Does the name Shanquella Robinson mean anything to you? Because it means a lot to me. This beautiful young girl with her life ahead of her goes on a girls' weekend with some friends, and she never makes it back home alive.
The growing mysteries surrounding the death of an American tourist.
Just one day into that vacation, she turned up dead.
The FBI has now opened an investigation.
Imagine planning a dream vacation with friends, a trip filled with laughter, relaxation, and memories to last a lifetime. For 25-year-old Shanquella Robinson, a vibrant entrepreneur from Charlotte, North Carolina, that's exactly what she expected when she traveled to Cabo San Lucas, Mexico in October 2022. But instead of returning home with stories of adventure, Shanquella never made it back. Her mysterious death, surrounded by conflicting stories and a shocking viral video, has sparked a years-long quest for justice. Today, we're diving into the Shanquella Robinson case, the twists and turns of the investigation, and the latest updates from 2025 that have reignited hope and controversy. Stick with me as we unpack this heartbreaking story.
I love this painting, the kindness, the loving person that she was. It's all I got is our memories and this photo, my child.
Those memories.
It's certain pictures make you cry.
These portraits.
It's good memories.
Are what Shanquella Robinson's parents hold close to their heart.
She's on my mind the first thing I wake up in the morning. The first thought that's in my mind is her, Shanquella.
She was a beautiful person on the outside, and she was a very beautiful person in the inside. She just had a beautiful spirit.
Shanquella Robinson was a successful businesswoman, known for her kids' braiding salon and fashion boutique in Charlotte. On October 28, 2022, she set off for Cabo with 6 people she considered friends, a group now infamously known as the Cabo Six. They were there to celebrate a birthday, staying at a luxurious villa owned by a U.S. company. But just one day into the trip, on October 29th, Shanquella was found dead. Her friends claimed she died of alcohol poisoning after a night of heavy drinking. That story, however, didn't hold up for long. Shortly after Shanquella's death, a viral video surfaced that sent shockwaves across social media. The footage, allegedly recorded in the villa, showed Shanquella being violently attacked by one of the group members, later identified as Dejanai Jackson, who now goes by Amani Green. The video contradicted the alcohol poisoning narrative, raising immediate questions about what really happened. According to the Mexican autopsy, Shanquella didn't die from alcohol poisoning. She suffered a severe spinal cord injury and a broken neck. These injuries pointed to foul play, and the case took a dark turn. Mexican authorities quickly classified Shanquella's death as a femicide, a gender-based killing, and issued an arrest warrant for an unnamed suspect in November 2022. They even requested the extradition of an American citizen, though no one has been arrested to this day. Meanwhile, the FBI's Charlotte office opened an investigation, confirming they had the viral video and were analyzing evidence, including Shanquella's iPhone, which they fully extracted. But despite the video, the autopsy, and witness statements, no one in the Cabo Six has faced criminal charges in the U.S.
As Shanquella's family was making plans for her funeral, they received bombshell news contradicting everything they'd been told by the so-called friends and the police report.
When they called me and the autopsy came back, it all made sense.
According to the death certificate from Mexico, the 25-year-old died from a severe spinal cord injury and atlas luxation, a dislocated neck. There was no mention of alcohol or cardiac arrest, and the approximate time of death was at 3 p.m., just 15 minutes after the injuries.
Shanquella's family, led by her parents Salamandra and Bernard Robinson, refused to let her death be swept under the rug. They've been relentless, working with attorney Sue Ann Robinson and civil rights lawyer Ben Crump to demand answers. Early on, the family faced roadblocks. The U.S. State Department initially downplayed the case, stating there was no clear evidence of foul play. But public outcry, fueled by the viral video and the hashtag Justice for Shanquella, kept the pressure on. By 2023, Mexican authorities confirmed the case was being investigated as a homicide, and the FBI acknowledged it as an active criminal matter. In 2023, the U.S. Department of Justice delivered a devastating blow. Federal prosecutors announced they wouldn't pursue criminal charges, citing insufficient evidence. This decision sparked outrage online, with many pointing to the video as clear proof of wrongdoing. Posts on X called the decision a failure of justice, especially for Black and brown communities. Shanquella's family, undeterred, turned to the civil courts. In October 2024, they filed a $100 million wrongful death lawsuit against the Cabo 6, alleging the group concealed critical information from Mexican authorities to evade responsibility. They also sued the FBI and State Department for negligence, claiming a lack of diligence in pursuing the case. On June 13, 2025, a federal judge dismissed a lawsuit against the FBI and State Department, citing jurisdictional issues. However, the civil lawsuit against the Cabo 6 is still active, though it's hit roadblocks. In a major development, on June 20th, 2025, the U.S. State Department acknowledged reports of Shanquella's death being investigated as a criminal killing, a shift from their earlier stance. The state attorney general overseeing the case told ABC News and WSOC TV that it's now officially a homicide investigation. The FBI also released documents related to their investigation into Shanquella Robinson's death. However, these documents are heavily redacted, which left us with more questions than answers.
Newly released FBI documents show that in early 2023, federal agents contacted a Mexican prosecutor with 11 specific questions. They wanted to know who owned the villa where Robinson died, whether surveillance video existed, if there were 911 recordings, and what medical records were available. The FBI outreach happened right around when Mexican officials announced they were searching for a suspect. The documents confirm an arrest warrant was issued, though the suspect's name remains sealed. Just one of hundreds of pages redacted or removed from the public's view.
So what was on the pages? No one in this world who got kids and daughters will want this done to their child and have to deal with this not knowing what happened and why it happened.
The documents also show the FBI conducted interviews after Robinson's death. One person told agents the group had been drinking heavily and had placed Robinson in a shower, trying to help her sober up. One person in the group was reportedly so distraught they couldn't eat or sleep.
Well, I have reached out to the FBI for clarification on why the pages were so heavily redacted or removed. As for where the case stands now, 4 of the 6 friends filed motions to dismiss, saying the case belongs in Mexico. Robinson's mother is also suing the Cabo 6, the FBI, and the State Department, seeking $100 million in damages. There are no charges in the U.S.
Why haven't Mexican authorities executed the arrest warrant issued in 2022? Why did the FBI find no evidence of foul play on the extracted phone data despite the video? And why has the extradition process stalled? Shanquella Robinson was more than a headline. She was a daughter, a sister, a friend, and a dreamer with a bright future. Her family's pursuit of justice is a reminder of the power of resilience in the face of tragedy. As of June 2025, the civil lawsuit against the Cabo 6 is still pending, with a judge yet to decide whether it will proceed in the U.S. or be dismissed. The criminal investigation, now officially a homicide case, could bring new developments. But for now, Shanquella's loved ones wait, hoping the truth will finally come to light. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more deep dives into stories that matter. Until next time, let's keep pushing for justice.
Plug talk.
You're looking at the plug